Please welcome BYTON CEO and co-founder, Dr. Daniel Kirchert.
On behalf of 1,600 BYTON employees around the world, welcome, willkommen, niemand to BYTON. The global rush to electrification, connectivity and personal mobility is changing more than the automotive industry. It's changing the world. Combining all these technologies into a pleasurable, satisfying and comprehensive user experience is the next great challenge facing automotive pioneers. Remaining competitive and being a winner in this space demands thinking globally and executing locally. And I'm very proud to say that BYTON is a truly global effort. It's a global footprint, including employees from 30 countries spread across 3 continents. Our design studio is in Munich. Engineering, including the software development, is in Santa Clara, California, the Silicon Valley, where entrepreneurship and visionary future reign. And our BYTON headquarters, as well as our newly built from the ground up manufacturing facility, are in Nanjing. Together, us BYTONiers, as I affectionately call us, have worked side by side through challenges and successes to build a dream, a world beyond driving. A world where getting from point A to B means that you always want to have full access to a digital launch experience with seamless connections to work, play, and infotainment. And with the vision of building a smart device on wheels, even before we founded the company, it was very clear that we needed to design the car from the inside out. A car that is a digital platform, ready for the future of shared mobility and autonomous driving. And here we had a real great advantage, because to start from scratch without any legacy makes you fast, agile, and creative. And this is what you need to be if you really want to combine the best of both worlds, the automotive and the digital industry, all driven by data power. Yes, data power, harnessed by the BYTON operating system that will revolutionize mobility by literally giving you a platform for life. An ever-evolving platform that can be updated digitally. And therefore, we are cooperating with many great internet companies. I personally have been living for 20 years in China, and the rapid digital transformation of the society, the way people conduct business, live their lives, and I also see this in my own children and the youth of the country, and now everywhere in the world. They are now living in a digital world that is second nature to them. And we will have the perfect mobility solution for them. No doubt, bringing this vision to life is a challenge, one we BYTONiers are meeting. Our leadership team is nimble and comprised of many seasoned automotive veterans, as well as a lot of digital innovators. BYTON is also well positioned for the future. Today, I'm here to tell you like it is. It's been a tough journey to bring the first BYTON to the market. Uncertainty in the global economy, along with slowing growth in the automotive market, has been a challenge, especially for a startup like us. Nonetheless, our investors remain confident and supportive of the BYTON vision. To demonstrate their confidence, we are about to close our C-round fundraising, targeting a total amount of $500 million. And we are also moving along the manufacturing side of the business. Construction of the 5 major workshops in our Nanjing plant is complete. And next month, we will start the trial production. And we have also completed very rigorous testing of M-Byte prototypes to meet and even exceed, in some cases, global and regional standards, as well as to deliver the performance and comfort of a premium vehicle. Today, we are to show the world the fruits of our labor, our sweat and tears, with the premiere of our BYTON M-Byte. While many thought we couldn't do it, and while many thought that transforming a car into a smart device on wheels was a mission impossible, we at BYTON persevered. And we are relentless in our pursuit to bringing the next smart device to the world, a world beyond driving. It's not just another EV, and it is not just another SUV. It is your new personal smart device, your new living space on wheels, your platform for life. Ladies and gentlemen, we are very proud to present you the BYTON M-Byte.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. What you see here is no longer a vision. This is reality. This is the M-Byte production car as it's gonna hit the market next year. We wanted to show it to you today. This is exactly as it comes. I just repeat me. I must say that when we started to present our vision, that was about 18 months ago during the CES in Las Vegas. We showed, of course, like this concept vehicle, which was more, as you can see, than the concept. It was really the blueprint, the foundation of what we believe would be the right shape language, the right character, as well as the right innovation that we would bring into this car, and in a way formulate our vision as a smart mobile device on wheels. And that was really like our starting basis for the production car. And what we kept then from the concept is basically everything. More than a name or a color, we basically put one-to-one into production the vision of the concept into the proportion. We kept the big wheels. We, of course, kept the long wheelbase, which is very helpful or beneficial for the interior space. I will come to that to a minute. We, of course, kept the overall character. We, for example, had also a strong commitment to the identity, which is through a strong graphic that outlines pretty much the lamps, a bit of an air intake, the BYTON blade. That looks truly modern. That is designed for the digital age. And what we also did, if we look towards the rear, we wanted to have, of course, a very clean look. An electric car should look clean. That reflects into some detail like flush door handles. This is a typical designer dream. We have, of course, also some details like this, some aero feature. This is a wing where you can channel the air through the car. That helps the aerodynamic, that helps the range. And we, of course, crafted the taillights, for example. You can see here on the picture above, I believe. We pushed basically the technique to the limit to bring the precision that we wanted to achieve. And then, if we look at the interior, of course, the 48-inch display, we called it like shared experience display. It is still there. It is at the very same position, the very same proportions. We just optimized a little bit the geometry to increase the safety, reduce the reflection. We were able to address these sort of things. We have also below what remains to be an IP, or if I can still call it this way. This is also integrating, of course, the necessary functions such as airbags and a few comfort features, I must say. This is designed to look actually wide. This is also looking protective and in a way very reduced and simple in such a way that it does not conflict with the digital content. And moreover, we of course kept on the steering wheel the driver tablet. This will help to interact with the screen or the display, as well as we had on the middle console also a touch display where the passenger can act and interact with the whole system. But I must say, to give a glimpse more in detail of what can this car really do and not how it only looks like, I would like to ask you, Anna, how does this thing really work in detail?
Thank you, Benoit. I would like to take you on a little trip together with my colleague Evan in the seating back, so please follow me. The highlight of our user interface is the BYTON Shared Experience display. You can interact with the system via touch, via voice, and via gestures.
So as Anna got into the car, her profile was loaded via facial recognition and loaded all of her relevant information. For example, her calendar, a map, and a nice photo from our wedding, because we're not only colleagues, we're also married. Yeah. So let's go on a drive.
Okay, but before we take off, let's quickly check the surroundings of the car to make sure everything's safe to go. So nice 360-degree view. Looks good. Okay, then let's start the drive. So as we take off, you can see in the instrument cluster before me, the ADAS visualizer shifting perspective and highlighting the other vehicles on the road.
So now Anna's going to launch navigation in full screen, and you can see here that it's taking up 2/3 of the shared experience display.
But of course, our experience is designed to be shared. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to launch the split screen mode via the quick access on the driver tablet.
And now I'm going to launch media on my part of the screen and pick a song for our road trip. And what we can see here is I can swipe up and down and go back and forth on the co-driver tablet here, pick different songs, stop that, and yeah, pretty cool, right?
Super cool. So since we have to drive back all the way to California, how about we take a quick break to charge the car?
Sounds good. And while we're charging, I'm going to play a video for us. And ready, watch this. Full screen.
Super nice. So we hope you enjoyed our little journey. There's so much more to explore. Please come by afterwards. And now I would like to hand over to our CCO, Andreas.
Anna, here. Thank you very much, Anna. Yeah, in my 23 years in business in many parts of the world, I really learned that customer centricity is key to everything. And that's why we created the Chief Customer Officer function in BYTON. And this is a very important function because it really drives all customer experience in all relevant touch points. At the very heart of the customer experience is the M-Byte digital lounge. And Benoit, he talked about the design. Anna and Evan talked about the outstanding user experience. Together, these outstanding features and technologies create an unlimited world of digital experiences, where drivers and passengers will want and even look forward to spending their time as they go about their daily lives. The M-Byte, as a real global product, is developed to meet world-class safety and quality standards in China, in the United States, and in Europe. And in fact, our target is to achieve a 5-star NCAP rating. When it comes to EVs and customer satisfaction, range and charging times are really critical factors. While reserving an M-Byte, you can choose between two batteries, one with 72 kilowatt hours and the extended version with 95 kilowatt range, and a range of up to 460 kilometers on a single charge. The rear-wheel drive offers 200 kilowatt of power. The all-wheel drive comes with an additional 150 kilowatt front e-motor. And AC charging at home is up to 22 kilowatt, while DC fast charging is up to 150 kilowatt, and that allows recharging 100 kilometers of range in very competitive 10 minutes. Also, very competitive is the price of the BYTON M-Byte. We are talking about a premium EV for everyday use. And yes, the 48-inch shared experience display, the driver and the co-driver tablet are all standard in every M-Byte. And for Europe, we are aiming at an entry price at 45,000 euros without VAT and subsidies. And I would assume that all of you would agree that this is truly a competitive price level. And you can already reserve your BYTON M-Byte via the BYTON app and online. We plan deliveries for Chinese customers in mid-2020. for the European and North American markets in the first half of 21. The M-Byte that you can see here, with its metallic blue exterior color and its bright contrasting interior, is one of really my personal favorites. But there are many, many more combinations. We will offer 8 exterior colors with a range from a very nice white tone over an expressive red to a very effectful gray metallic. 5 different wheel designs, 4 interior color schemes. And you can also choose between a bench and single chairs in the back. And the front seats can be rotated inwards by 10 degrees. And this opens the view for the passengers in the rear and creates a very communicative space. To sum it all up, the new M-Byte delivers premium quality and safety, great EV performance and top comfort, and obviously a beautiful design combined with the coolest and smartest experience in a car ever. Ladies and gentlemen, that's why the new BYTON M-Byte is your platform for life. And now the BYTON team will pose for a photo opportunity, and we will also be hand for questions. Thank you very much for being here us today. Thank you.